Okay, we're live right now.
Yes, sir.
So one of the guys it's real important to have on the channel here, since the channel was basically based off the Mudboss in the beginning when I started the vlog, and then I expanded into all types of things like tractor pulling and mud drag racing. But this is Eric Salvas, and this guy here created the class, the Mudboss class. So what I could tell, you were already racing before you started Mudboss. So what gave you the idea to say, hey, I'm going to stick a dirt modified body on a Slash? Did you, I looked back as far as I could on YouTube. There was some guys running like a Midwestern body already on ovals. And I did see one late model going around the track. Now this was way back, years and years ago. So what inspired you to start that class?
From my roots, I've been racing RC cars for more than 30 years. And I started with dirt modified 1/10 scale with the GRX2 Lucy chassis. This is what we used to run outside dirt ovals, and always I'd loved running it, and looking at newcomers going in. That was kind of a different class from sprint cars and late models. And also, again, being in this region in Quebec, we got 3 big dirt oval tracks as well. Dirt Motorsports was pretty involved in this area as well, so we got a lot of local fans loving the dirt modified. So I say, why not build one of the first body, and also looking bigger bodies like the 1/8 scale or maybe short course scale is bigger than normal 1/10 scale. So that made a car drive more easily, I'd say, and also the car, the way it reacts in the corner, it rolls in the corner, reacts a lot differently than normal 1/10 scale. So this is mainly why it evolves from a dirt modified class.
Okay, so I also noticed doing some research about you in the class. I noticed that when you first put the car on the track, I think it was not even 6 months later, you decided to bring it down here to the Snowbirds to make it a national class then. And was it that quick? Did it happen that fast?
That was the year after 2015, 2016 actually, January 16th. So a year and a half later, mainly because we race outdoors and wintertime we needed to move indoors for the weather, up north with the snow and everything. So we had some carpet tracks. So we did some tests with we had to go to a lower chassis because the I-bite with the higher chassis with strong motors, the car would roll too much. So we also with Tommy Peters, formerly with John Foister from BSR, we found some tires that would work with this setup. So and the car from the get-go was pretty popular. So we talked to Mike Boylan, and from the get-go was pretty a good success.
And brought it down here to Snowbirds.
Yes.
So I see you guys are from Canada, and talking to you earlier, you're about 25 hours away from here at Snowbirds, Orlando, Florida. So how, it had to be in the back of your mind, like how many guys are actually going to come down from Orlando to race this first Mudboss class here at the Snowbirds when you first introduced it? But I seen you had, maybe 11 cars show up for the first race? Is that right?
No, more than this.
More than that?
Close to 20 cars the first year. Guys from everywhere, from Indiana, from Illinois, from PA. Guys like Dave Peak showed up the second year, I think, in the Mudboss class. So it's basically pretty much everywhere, As you know, here, this is a Snowbirds, but mostly this is, it's called the Snowbirds for guys from up north move south for the winter time. So the races come from all the way around. Yesterday's feature was won by a guy from Florida, Chris Zimmerman. So actually, I'm happy that a lot of racers are almost from everywhere now running the class.
For those that don't know what we're talking about here, I want you to grab your Salvas car up top there. Let's show people what we're talking about here.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, guys, so this is Eric Salvas's Mudboss car right here that we're going to show you. And he created this car. He created the body style. He actually created the new inner panel on the car.
Yeah, that's the inner panel, what should we call the next gen inner panel. This is mainly an optional part. The doors, the roof are the same. You can use older doors and roof to fit on this new inner panel. It makes the car a little freer, so what you gain on one end, you might lose on the other end, so it's not really an advantage to use it. The guy who won yesterday wasn't not running an inner panel of this sort, so that's the class is pretty even. And so the chassis, we opted to run a 17.5 motor on carpet. At first it was a 13.5 motor. It was, to my opinion, crazy fast with a 13.5 on carpet. The body is so high that it was really fast, and to race good with 14 cars, we opted to go with a 17.5 motor instead of a 13.5, and the results showed pretty good thing yesterday. As that 14 cars on the track yesterday, side-by-side restarts, and pretty crazy racing on the track. And I think that the 17.5 class is bringing more control in the car, especially for all the racers.
Yeah. So, Eric, you have a lot of racing ahead of you here today at the
Yes.
Snowbirds. I want to wish you good luck and thank you for telling everybody about everything here on the OvalRC TikTok. And we'll be back to talk to you to put everything back on YouTube too.
Thanks for having me.
So good luck today. I want to thank you. You're the guy who inspired me to create this channel that I created and share with the world.
Thank you.
So good luck today.
No problem. Thanks.